Close your eyes. You are standing in the middle of a swirling, sun-scorched abyss where the horizon bleeds into the sky. Beneath your feet, the sands of the Taklamakan, the desert of death, shift like ghosts.
You aren't here for gold, though you carry enough to buy a kingdom. You aren't here for glory. You are here because the world depends on what is hidden inside your saddlebags. And if you aren't careful, the desert will swallow you, your camels, and your secrets before the sun even reaches its peak.
Welcome to the Silk Road. It wasn't just a path. It was the world's first superhighway, a sprawling web of trade, danger, and transformation that stitched together the far ends of the earth. Stretching over 4,000 miles, from the marble columns of Rome to the porcelain workshops of Chang'an, this was the ultimate test of human endurance. For thousands of years, to walk this road was to gamble with fate. It was where religions collided, empires rose and fell, and a single bolt of shimmering silk could change the course of history forever. Today, we are going back to witness the reality of this legendary journey. The journey begins in the vibrant chaos of Chang'an, the imperial capital of China. Imagine the sensory overload of the Western market. The air is thick with the scent of roasted mutton, cumin, and the metallic tang of cold hard cash. You see merchants from every corner of the known world. Persians with their flowing robes, Indians with exotic spices, and Greeks looking for the elusive secrets of silk production. This is the heartbeat of civilization, but beyond these walls lies the unknown. As you leave the city gates, the luxury fades. You are entering the Gansu Corridor, a narrow throat of land between snow-capped mountains and merciless desert. Every step is a calculation. You are part of a massive caravan, a floating village of 200 camels and armed guards. You don't travel alone, because in the middle of these vast, lawless plains, isolation is a death sentence. As you push deeper into the heart of Central Asia, the landscape transforms into a jagged, alien world. The heat is a physical weight, pressing down on your shoulders from dawn until dusk. By day, the sun turns the sand into a furnace. By night, the temperature plummets, turning your breath into frost. You pass through oasis cities like Dunhuang, shining jewels hidden in the desert. These are the lifelines of the Silk Road. Inside the city walls, you find relief. A cold drink of water, a place to pray in the towering cave temples carved into the cliffs, and news from travelers heading in the opposite direction. You hear rumors of wars in the west or the fall of a king in the east. Information here is as valuable as gold, whispered in the dark corners of overcrowded inns while merchants gamble away their fortunes. Then, the true terror begins. The Pamir Mountains. Known as the roof of the world, this is where nature dares you to cross. The paths are narrow, treacherous ledges where a single misstep sends you plummeting thousands of feet into a churning river below. The air is so thin that every breath feels like a struggle. Your animals are dying, exhausted by the altitude and the unrelenting terrain. You are plagued by bandits who know these mountain passes better than their own homes. There is no mercy here. Your life is protected only by the steel of your guards and the strength of your resolve. You realize then that the silk you carry is not just fabric. It is a symbol of human defiance against an impossible world. Crossing the mountains, you finally reach the western frontier. The climate softens, and the rugged tracks give way to the organized, paved roads of the Roman world. You arrive at a Mediterranean port, the Mediterranean salt air stinging your skin. After months of dust, sand, and fear, you look at the wares you've brought. That fabric, the one that started in a simple workshop in China, is now being traded for wine, glass, and gold. The world has been bridged. Ideas, inventions, and stories have traveled with you, flowing from east to west like a tide that cannot be stopped. You started this journey as a traveler, but you arrive as a courier of a global revolution. The Silk Road eventually faded, replaced by the vast expanse of the oceans and the speed of modern machines. But the maps we draw and the world we inhabit today were forged on the backs of those camels and in the footprints of those who dared to cross the void. History is not just written in books, it is etched into the very soil of these ancient trade routes. We are connected today because they were brave enough to be connected yesterday. If you could travel back in time and join one of these ancient caravans, which city would you want to reach? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey through the dust of history, consider subscribing to help us reconstruct more of the world's forgotten past.